Well, Vancouver is the third largest film and TV production center in North America, so it's no surprise that our very own film festival has screened over 2,500 Canadian films since VIFF began in 1982. Joining us is Jacqueline Dupuis, Executive Director of VIFF, to give us a preview of this year's Film Fest. Hello.
Hi,
welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. It's going to be a busy time for you right now. So I think there's 370 films around there.
Yeah, 370 films from 70 countries.
Wow, that's and how many will you actually get to see? Because you're obviously very busy.
I see a few ahead of time, so
Okay.
I have a head start.
Yeah.
But, you know, I try to get out and see a handful as well through the festival. So let's say 10.
Because you do have to work as well.
Yeah.
It's not just
I got to work.
This woman is
films.
running on a lot of caffeine I think, before and after the Film Fest, but let's get right into it.
Yeah, so
what's
much
the
to
first
talk
film?
about.
Like
Yeah.
we've asked you to pick three. I think
Yes.
that's good. What's the first one that you recommend?
Well, we were talking about Homeless, which is such an interesting film in our Style and Film series, and it's about a former model turned fashion photographer who's a fashion photographer by day
Wow.
and is actually homeless by night. So he lives on a rooftop, and so it's the story of his life. A filmmaker followed him over 2 years. His name's Mark Ray. He's going to be here at the festival, as will the filmmaker, so we're really excited to host them both here.
That's what I
Yeah,
love.
neat
So I can
story.
go watch the film and then see him speak.
Absolutely,
Cool,
yeah,
okay.
and have a chance to meet him as well. So.
Definitely. Yeah, it looks very interesting from the photos we were seeing, and it's all about the cool stories there.
Yeah, absolutely.
The other one we want to talk about is Hyena Road.
Oh, great. So
is-
a Canadian film,
Yeah.
so produced, directed, and acted by Paul Gross.
Okay. Is he the cute Mountie from Due South?
Absolutely.
Okay, thought I
and
knew him.
still is very cute.
Yeah, silver fox.
Turned
Yeah.
into a silver fox. Gotta love that. So
But this is a bit of a more serious tone to this movie.
Yeah, definitely serious. So it really talks about the role of the Canadian military in Afghanistan. And it was, for me, when I watched it, was very eye-opening. I had no idea just, to what level we function in Afghanistan. It's super well acted, well directed. Paul does a fantastic job. And he and Ross of Sutherland will be here on the opening night of that film, which is Saturday, September 27th.
Is that the same series or a different one from the first film?
That's part of the Canadian Images series.
The Canadian, okay, right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the third one, I want to keep saying Into the Woods, but that's a play. It's Into the Forest.
Into the Forest,
Yes.
right, by another Canadian filmmaker, Patricia Rosema, and she will be here with us, and that stars Ellen Page and Evan Rachel Wood, and it's a
Big talent
and
there.
shot in BC, and it's gorgeous. Post-apocalyptic film, very cool, dark, eerie, but super well done, and it will be a crowd pleaser for sure, and that will screen during our BC Spotlight Gala.
Yeah, it sounds rad, and I love the fact that it's local, it's around here. Another one to check out for sure.
Absolutely.
We want to talk about Catatonic, which is a little
Yes.
bit
Peter's excited about this.
Very
you have to tell us
excited.
more about Catatonic.
not
So fun.
Yeah, it's not a film, but it's kind of more of an experience.
Right.
You're going to be actually participating, is that right?
I am. So it's a virtual reality experience. It's a short horror film. So you're literally strapped into a wheelchair and you're by a nurse, and then you're sent into a 1950s insane asylum.
And how are you feeling about that?
Well, we'll see. So I'll be the first patient
Wow.
at 10:30 a.m. on Friday. It'll be filmed live and then, out via social media. And then Catatonic itself will make appearances throughout the festival. So if you follow us on social media, you'll find out where it's popping out
Some pop-up
and have the
spots.
opportunity to experience it yourself. So.
Wow, scary. Okay, so that's more Peter's thing. My thing is style, and
Yes.
there's a bit of an homage to style in film this year as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So our second year of the Style and Film series, as I mentioned, we're going to have Homeless heading that series, and with the Style and Film Gala on October 4th. There is a
It's
gala.
not a film festival without a good party, right?
I know, and it's going to be a fantastic party. And then we have some really great panel discussions and various sort of interactive experiences with Style and Film as well. We bring local fashionistas out and artisans and people who want to talk about the actual content in the film. So it's a really great interactive experience for audiences.
And that's the cool thing about VIFF. It's not just films, it's stuff going on all the time. And I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I don't know, are you feeling sick? I feel like I'm coming down with something the next couple of weeks. I don't know if
16 days
I
of
might be
calling in
taking-
sick.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, I
it.
might be taking some time
You
off.
might see him in a couple of the movies, meeting a lot of people. I want to talk quickly too about the closing gala because that's
Right.
open to the public this year.
Yes, it is for the first time. It's called VIFF Wrap, and we're really going to punch it up a notch. It's going to be really fantastic. It's very much a celebration of the various art forms that sort of work into film, and so it's film, digital media, and music. It'll be a very immersive experience. We've got a set by local DJ Rhiannon, who's Vancouver based.
And
but
will I
it's-
meet some actors and directors there if I go? Will there be
Absolutely.
hobnobbing? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yep,
exciting. So
there'll be
we'll
a-
meet some of these people. And you'll be there.
I will be there, absolutely. If I'm still standing, by then I will be there.
We'll prop her up for
She
that.
loves to do some hobnobbing. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so something for everyone. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you.
today.
Thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
having me.